I know it's tough on them. I know they're, I talk with their parents a lot, and they'll get home from a volleyball match at 10:30 at night, and they still have an hour and a half of homework to do because they're taking 3 AP classes, and it's a struggle and a challenge. And we try to make sure our coaches are paying attention to their kids. Try to have open communication with the parents and the kids. Say, look, if it's getting tough on you, you've got to let us know. My coaches are very willing to release an athlete from a practice. Say, look, you've got a big world history test coming up, and you've been behind. I know we've been pulling you out of class, or it's been a struggle. Go get that taken care of and get to practice when you can. And so we try to encourage our coaches to have that mentality that if a kid comes in and they're struggling, give them the freedom to go and do that, because our kids are, our students are they want to please everybody. They want to please their coach. They want to please their parents. They want to please their teachers. And we've got to be smart enough as adults to step in at the right time. We see them struggling and say, hey, look, I know you're under the gun in this class. I'm good. Go take care of that and get back here when you get back here. And so that's how we help our students manage that. But it puts some stress on them, but I think we handle it well. We really are one of the top academic schools in the state and the Midwest, and a lot of different ways that's measured. So our teaching staff, and I'd be remiss if I didn't really throw a lot of accolades their direction. As an athletic program, we put an awful lot of stress on them. We're pulling kids out of class early all the time. We're sending them tired kids in class, and they just work their tails off to work with our kids and support them so that our kids don't feel the pressure of, I have to choose academics or athletics. So it's not just our coaches and directors, but it's our classroom teachers. They just work with us so well and help our kids and support them, and that's again part of that whole. It takes all of us, and it's a big family trying to raise these kids up.
I think the expectation when you come to Kennedy High School is you're going to get a top-notch education, and kids know that when they come in. That's made very clear at freshman orientation with our principal, with our administrative staff, with our teachers. We're here to get an education. We have excellent teachers in this building. We're always ranked the #1 school in the state of Iowa, always in the top whatever in the country academically. Have a great AP program. We want kids to excel academically. When we look at our expectations of these kids in the classroom, the expectation is you're getting A's and B's. Last year I think we had a football team GPA of 3.3 something. And that's the entire program, freshman through varsity. So that's 150 players. That's pretty good when you're looking at an entire football program at 3.3 cumulative GPA. We're very proud of that. But I think it's the kids that make that happen. We stress AP here with our juniors and seniors because that's college credit. You can go to college with credit under your belt. That's less money you have to spend in college. And obviously, the kids that want to play at the next level. The 2 questions I get asked from all the big-time recruiters that come through here: what are his grades? What other sports is he playing? They want to know. They want them running tracks. They want to know their times. They want them wrestling. They want them doing something. So I tell the kids that if you don't have the grades, I can't help you. They won't even listen to me, the recruiters, if you don't have the grades. So you got to take care of business in the classroom, and then you have to do other sports. Once again, no specialization, not in football. You just can't do that. And so, that's another motivator for kids. And that's a very nice thing when I do have college recruiters come in. Grades are never a problem. Our 2 major recruits this year that we have, their GPA is through the roof. Grades aren't even a question with our kids. So that's nice. It's disheartening, I would think, if you had a recruiter come in that wants to offer a kid a scholarship, and he says, hey, what are his grades? And I say, 1.9, 2.0, and they say, I can't touch him. Because there's a kid that's just as skilled as he is that has a 3.6. We're going to go with the 3.6 over your kid. And so they have to take care of business in the classroom. And like I said earlier, fortunately for us, we get grade reports on our players. And so if we see anybody that's red flagged with a D or an F, we are on it right now, and we can get that turned around and hopefully get their grades up where they need to be.